Prayers.
Thank you. Almighty God, who in thy wisdom and goodness has appointed the offices of rulers and parliaments for the welfare of society and just government of men, we beseech thee to behold with thy abundant favor us thy servants whom thou hast been pleased to call to the performance of important trusts in this land. Let thy blessing descend upon us here in this house assembled. Grant us that we may treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful a manner, to promote thy honor and glory, to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of this country, and of those whose interests thou hast committed to our charge. Amen. Thank you. Good morning. Please be seated.
Communication from the chair.
Thank you very much. Good morning, honorable members. Good morning, honorable ministers and members of the press. Honorable members, first I wish to congratulate you all for your remarkable support and cooperation in making the event the State of the Nation address delivered by His Excellency, President of the Republic, on Thursday, the 17th of September, 2020, a success. In the same vein, I also thank the clerk, the entire staff of the National Assembly, and members of the task force for the support and commitment in ensuring that the event was successful. The success of the event is, of course, evident that they did well individually and collectively. And I register my special thanks and appreciation to all of them. To the media and the public, as usual, we are always grateful. The support and partnership over the years have been very fruitful. Our sincere appreciation also goes to the media fraternity in particular for their continuous cooperation, which is crucial in reaching out to the masses whom we represent. Honorable members, before we commence the debate on the State of the Nation Address 2020 delivered by His Excellency, the President of the Republic, on Thursday, the 17th of September 2020, the Assembly will, as a matter of procedure, provided for under Clause 14 of Clause 2 of the Standing Orders, first consider the third reading of this Women's Enterprises Fund Bill 2020, followed by a continuation of the second reading of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia. And on that note, thank you very much, Clerk. Can we proceed with the usual?
Correction and approval of records of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, 16 September 2020.
Thank you very much. Honorable members, the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, the 16th of September 2020 is before us for consideration and adoption. Can an honorable member please move that the said record of votes and proceedings be considered and adopted? Yeah, honorable member for Jara West.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I rise to move the motion that the records of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sittings of Wednesday, 16th September 2020 be corrected and adopted. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any seconder? Yes, honorable member for Jimara.
Seconded.
Thank you very much. It has been moved and seconded that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, the 16th of September 2020 be adopted. Any issues or observations, corrections from honorable members? Two records have been circulated, the one for the 16th and 17th. So we start with on page 1, 16th. Any correction? You don't have a copy? Just address the table office and they'll provide you with a copy. Thank you. Page 1? No. Page 2? The attendants can ensure that for your benefit, are you satisfied now? Thank you. Okay, page 3. Yes, Fonyi Jarol.
Thank you, Madam, for consistency purposes. My name Alhaj S. I don't use S as an initial, but the full Sankum, because S could mean any other name different from Sankum. So I would want them to maintain Sankum instead of writing S, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else on page 3? Page 3? Page 4? Sorry, excuse me. Page 4? Woolly East? Are you okay? Page 5. Page 5. Lower Fuladu. Thank you. Page 6. Seven. Yes, Wool East.
Thank you. On the adjournment, first line, the assemblies do stand adjourned. We put an ED there. You seen it?
Kunda? Or was it Lower Nyomi? I saw a tag on my right-hand side. Okay, then.
Adjournment.
Anything more on 7? No? We're okay with 7. Page 8. Yes, Lower Fuladu. On 8.
Yes, on page 8. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. So, the ayes or noes have it. Which one is correct? Whether the ayes or the noes? Thank you.
East, are you okay?
Well, the last paragraph, this assembly now stands adjourned. I think if we are reporting, we just said this assembly was adjourned, instead of repeating what you have said. He's just repeating what you have said. It should be reporting. The assembly stands adjourned.
Didn't we adjourn till Thursday? I thought we said the assembly stands adjourned till Thursday.
No, he's saying now. The assembly now stands. You understand? The assembly now stands. You are saying that at that time, but today, the assembly just stood. You understand?
Yes,
It's
I
reporting.
understand, but isn't it correct that we are reporting what happened on that day?
Yes, you are reporting.
We are reporting what happened. No, I'm just asking, isn't it also the fact that this is a record, a report of what transpired on that day?
Yes, I know. You know, you mentioned this assembly now stands adjourned. That's what you have said on that day. But when you are reporting now, you are not supposed to use now. You are mentioning today. This assembly was adjourned because it was done before, not now. You understand? Mm-hmm. Yes. There's no need using now.
No? Okay. Thank you. It has been moved and seconded that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, the 16th of September 2020, be adopted with amendments. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Thank you very much. Clerk, can we proceed with the next item?
Records and correction of records of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Thursday, 17 September 2020.
Honorable members, the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Thursday, the 17th of September 2020 is before us for consideration and adoption. Can an honorable member please move that the said record of votes and proceedings be considered and adopted? Yes, Jara Central, thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I rise to move that the correction and approval of record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Thursday, 17 September 2020 be corrected and approved. Thank you.
Thank you. Any seconder? Yes, Foni Bondali.
I rise to second the motion.
Thank you very much. It has been moved and seconded that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Thursday, the 17th of September 2020 be adopted. Now, any issues or observations from honorable members?
Question.
The records have also been circulated. Yes, honorable member for Woolly West.
Honorable Speaker, the names of members, are they written alphabetically or they are written helter-skelter? Because my name keeps on floating between 9, 30-something, 20-something. What is that? I'm asking whether our names are written alphabetically or helter-skelter. Because my name keeps on floating between 9, 10, 20, 30-something, and, you know, what is that? Well, they should. For consistency purposes, they should be reading alphabetically.
Consideration. But I am being informed by the table office that we cannot be consistent because at the moment, we'll look into it, as I said, but that honorable members come in, not everybody gets in at the same time. And I also see the table office clerks going around taking record of honorable members present. We've taken notes and it will be looked into. Thank you. Can you start? We'll start with page 1. 17th of September. Page 2. Honorable Member for Bakau, page 2.
I'm taking you back to page 1. The Honorable Member for Joshua was not here on Thursday, and he's on the attendance sheet as present.
It will be corrected. Thank you. That's 15.
Honorable.
It's number
Speaker,
15.
Speaker.
Joshua? Yes. Thank you. Yes, Lower Salon.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. On the attendance, number 26, Suleiman Sao, Central Badibu, wasn't here.
Honorable members, 2 honorable members, Lower Salum and Ilyasa. Usually I find it difficult to pick up your words, but not, it's okay, the table office has captured it. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Honorable nominated member, it was the same, okay. Any more corrections on page 2? Yes, Sabasanya.
Yes, number 41, Alaji Hitso, was also absent on that day.
Lower Nyomi. Are you on page 3 or 2?
Communication from the chair. The third line of the paragraph. If I may just take a snap of it. The nation on the condition of the Gambia. It should be conditions. Conditions of the Gambia.
We'll check the wordings of the Constitution. Thank you. Honorable Member for Jimara.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I think Honorable Member for Foni Jaro raised something very important concerning about the way they wrote his name, Alaji S. Jamme, but then it should be Alaji Sankun Jamme for maybe next time. Yep.
For Bakau.
3, where you have the following National Assembly member seat was vacant. I think page 3, yes. Where you have the following National Assembly member seat was vacant. Honorable Member for Nyamina West. I think the reason of the vacancy should be indicated.
This should be sorted out once and for all. Thank you. Because it keeps on coming up every sitting. Any more on page 3? Page 4, can we? Page 4? No? Okay. Page 5, Guli East.
The first paragraph, second line, the will, Excellency will, should be changed to would. We are reporting.
Page 5, continuation. Yes, Jara East.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Page 5, the last paragraph where you have, finally, the Honorable Speaker thanked the Honorable Deputy Speaker, Office of the Clerk, task force members, and all those who in their various ways contributed immensely to making the event a success, and pray that the Almighty Allah continued to bless and guide us all. Continued. Thank you.
Honorable Member for Woolly East, I'm sure you'll prefer this sentence to the previous one contained in the proceedings of 16. I said, I'm sure you will prefer this, where it says, Honorable Speaker, adjourn the assembly, instead of now. Yes. Thank you. Members, we've also taken note of the observations, and they will be addressed in due course. Yes. Thank you. It has been moved and seconded that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Thursday, the 17th of September 2020 be adopted with amendments. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. So the ayes have it. Thank you very much, honorable members. Clerk, can we proceed?
Bills, Standing Order 72, 20, and 75, third reading of the Gambia Women's Enterprise Fund Bill 2020 by the Honorable Minister for Women and Social Welfare.
Thank you very much. Honorable members will recall that the consideration stage of the Gambia Women's Enterprise Bill, Enterprise Fund Bill 2020 was concluded on Monday, the 14th of September 2020. Accordingly, today is appointed day for the third reading in accordance with Standing Order Clause 75. I will therefore now invite the Honorable Minister for Women, Children and Social Welfare to move a motion for the third reading of the bill entitled the Gambia Women Enterprise Fund Bill. Honorable members will recall that we had completed the consideration stage, and the bill was supposed to have been circulated, the neat version, which I hope has already been done, and everybody has a copy, because once it is passed, we cannot touch it anymore. But Honorable Minister, before I allow you, let me allow Honorable Member for Central Badibu, then maybe the chair will come. I saw your tag. Sorry.
Concern is already addressed. They said it's in the pigeonholes. So I wanted to ask for the bill, the neat version, but they said it's circulated already.
Banjul North.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. As you indicated, the neat version is supposed to be before us, but some consultations were done during the weekend to ensure that it is clean. It captures everything that was discussed and agreed by the whole House, Committee of the whole House. But I've still noticed some missing things, and I think it's important, as you've indicated, for us to do the corrections now before the Minister comes. If we go to page 7, and the advice also, when we have these things, it's important that they come and place it on our tables rather than pigeonholes, because I think that's the problem that most of them are having.
some of them are not of the habit of going to their pigeonholes when they come in the morning. So but we go to page 7.
Honorable, what I have suggested to the table office, I'm sorry, the office of the clerk, that I think it is only fair that in future, after these amendments are done, at least we give 2 days to enable all the corrections or amendments to be adequately captured. But I think half a day is really too short to ensure between printing, because you may print and observe that there are still further omissions and which need to be corrected. So I don't know under this present situation whether it would not be better if we push this or adjourn it and allow everything to be tidied up, because in any event you need a clean version as agreed between the ministry and the committees. That's just my proposal because I didn't know. For me, I thought that everything was tidied up, you know. But we are being told that there are still some issues to be tidied, and we thought we had finished the committee stage. But there were some omissions not captured here, but discussed at the committee stage. Am I right? If I get you, Honorable Banjul North?
No. Well, these are just, one can call them minor. The missing ones were, like I said, in our consultations, we are taken up and then factored in the final document. But these are just numberings and some wordings in terms of, yes, formatting is part of it. But I don't know whether other members of the committee would want us to defer it to tomorrow, or we proceed with it today. But for me, it's not a problem. I think we can proceed with it if they don't. Well,
the committee members are here. You have the
co-chair is saying that, is suggesting that we move it for tomorrow.
Be guided by your observations or your advice? Or? Yes, Honorable Member for... Yes.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. We are really operating according to Standing Order 72, paragraph 20, that when a bill has been amended at consideration stage, the whole text of the bill together with a revised memorandum of objects and reasons, amendment shall, if practicable, be printed. But if this is not practicable, the text of every clause or schedule amended and every new clause or new schedule added shall be printed, published, and circulated to members in advance of the final stage. So, Honorable Speaker, this is the final document that we are voting on, is the law. So it is prudent that we clean it up. It's the end. Before the end of this session is simply coming and voting on what we have already processed. So I would propose that we push it, postpone it, and allow that process to take place between the committee, the minister, and our staff, so that we clean it up and circulate the copy that we will finally consider to be the law.
I think, Honorable Sala, that is exactly what I said, or I suggested. Am I right? Yeah, that was exactly what I said. And I said I will leave it with the committees. So in that case, we will suspend the deliberation on this bill, that is the third reading, until things are sorted out, because we need to get it printed, final and neat copy, printed, circulated to members well in advance. We still have time just to go to the third stage. So, Honorable Minister, I'm sure the committee and also the table office will get back to you so that you can get the bill finalized with printed and circulated well in advance to honorable members for them to ensure that everything has been adequately captured. On that note, we'll push the continuation until later. Thank you very much. Yes, Clerk, can we continue then with the next item on the
Yes.
order paper? Thank you.
Bill, Standing Order 67-1, second reading of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia 2020 Promulgation Bill 2020 and the general merits and principles.
Thank you. I just wish this is a continuation. Honorable members will recall. Yes. Honorable members will recall that the second reading of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia 2020 Promulgation Bill 2020 was done on Wednesday, the 16th of September 2020, and the debate commenced then. Today, we will continue with the debate on the general merits and principles of the said bill. Therefore, in accordance with Clause 67, Subclause 1 of the Standing Orders, I will open the floor for continuation of the debate on the general merits and principles of the bill. And any honorable member who wishes to take part and whose name was not recorded can raise his or her constituency tag, and I will do the recording accordingly. But before giving any honorable member the floor again, I wish to strongly emphasize or lay emphasis on Standing Order Clause 67(1), that the debate shall strictly be on the merits and principles of the bill. And I will not hesitate to call to order any honorable member who deviates from this. For now, we are not debating the details of the bill. And furthermore, after the debate on the general merits and principles, a vote shall be taken on the second reading as required by Section 2262B and 4B of the 1997 Constitution. A vote of not less than 3/4 of all members is required before the bill can proceed to the next stage of the process. This is a constitutional requirement for all honorable members to kindly take note. And on that note, thank you very much. And as I said, open the floor for continuation. I already had a list, so I want to continue from where we stopped. Yes, I've noted Fonny Breffet. I just want to confirm whether you were originally on the list. Fonny Breffet, yes, I've taken you down. Honorable Member for Janjamburi. Thank you.
Yo. Can I continue? Thank you. Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving me the floor.